the Delhi Ordinance Bill. Now the YSRCP has backed the NDA government on this particular bill. Aam Aadmi Party definitely wanted support from the opposition. That was one of the prime prerequisites that Arvind Kejriwal needed before he became part of India himself. But now YSRCP is now in the NDA fold when the Delhi Ordinance is being looked at. I mean, that's happening for sure. What does the number game look like? How are the numbers stacked?
Well, Kabir, since Congress has issued a three-line whip and so has Aam Aadmi Party to its Rajya Sabha members, it looks like the Delhi Ordinance Bill would be up for hearing anytime soon. And as far as the numbers are concerned, we saw, Arvind Kejriwal earlier this month and in June as well, making desperate jaunts to different states and trying to convince opposition members to support. Rather to oppose the NDA, the BJP's Delhi bill ordinance. And as far as the numbers are concerned, it still looks like a tough battle, an uphill task for Aam Aadmi Party. But looks like barring the fence sitters and barring parties like YSRCP, Aam Aadmi Party with the tacit support of the Congress could just manage to ward off this ordinance that is hanging over Delhi and its administrative workings. So in that regard, I would say there are possibilities of a very tough, tight contest, and Aam Aadmi Party would try to elicit last-minute support also from as many members as possible. And crucial bills also lined up. Yesterday, we saw the use of forest land for strategic purposes. That bill was passed. Something that could assume a lot of significance. We'll have to look at how the tribals respond to it, because forests, obviously, whether they are inhabiting someone, needs to be taken a good look at.
But Pankaj, it's not like all of Andhra Pradesh has decided for itself. Andhra Pradesh has two prime parties, the other one being the TDP, and the TDP right now has not really come out either in support or against the NDA, has not yet made its decision on the issue public. Do you think that's going to be a significant development if the TDP decides to go against the NDA, essentially, putting it out there that Andhra Pradesh doesn't decide unanimously?
Well, I have my doubts whether TDP would choose to go against the government here, because I remember, Kabir, in the beginning of the show when we mentioned that there is a Pawan Kalyan factor that is very much there and is trying to bring the TDP, Chandrababu Naidu's party, closer to the BJP. Obviously, Pawan Kalyan poses a risk to both YSRCP and TDP, because the kind of popularity he has, the kind of proximity with the NDAs that we saw him at the NDA meeting also the other day in New Delhi when the opposition was meeting in Bengaluru, the India bloc. So for TDP, it is very important as of now to weigh in on its chances. And on this bill, which is very Delhi-centric, whether TDP would want to burn its bridges with the BJP, I have my doubts on that. It might stay neutral. That is possible, very much possible. But as far as this particular bill is concerned, it would be difficult.
And when we're looking at the no confidence vote here, Pankaj, the YSRCP's stand over there is also going to be that of supporting the NDA. Again, the TDP has not made its opinion public. What's your take on that?
Yes, TDP as of now hasn't, opened its card as far as the no confidence vote is concerned, and it has all the good reasons, as I said, because on one hand, this rising India bloc obviously is slowly but surely gaining momentum, in the days to come also. We heard Stalin yesterday very triumphantly saying that the India bloc is going to perform well, and that is the way to go to. So down south, obviously, the dynamics are pretty independent of both the BJP and Congress. There are regional parties who are at play and those who hold the sway also. For TDP, obviously, it is struggling to find its feet. There were some internal differences also. There is a Pawan Kalyan factor. Then there is a young Jagan Mohan who is at the helm of affairs as of now, who seems to have the public sentiments and the public support altogether. So for TDP to actually once again spring into the market and get into the groove, I think the safest bet is to go with the ruling dispensation and not actually rub it the wrong way, because obviously with Andhra Pradesh also, TDP's fortunes there, it appears that it is going to be more in the opposition rather in the power. So to get, I think, a moral high ground nationally, I think it is better for them, or rather they would choose to stay neutral, if not vote against the motion, no confidence.
All right. Andhra Pradesh, which side is the state going to tilt towards? In completion, of course, half of it we already know, the YSRCP backing the NDA, certainly. But what about the TDP and the Pawan Kalyan factor, like you rightly pointed out? That's going to be interesting.